And for your own safety, you don't have to go back to the restaurant. I'm so sorry. Okay?
Riders don't want to go. We don't know what we're going to do with the bikes. The coaches are ready for the classes, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do.
Literalmente trabajamos un año en esto.
The stage is moving. This is dangerous. This is actually dangerous.
This industry started once to make people feel something again. Its first purpose was to give back connection to those who lost it in a fast-paced, individualistic world. A world where pace trumped emotions, where people were surrounded but somehow still alone. So spaces were created to train bodies and to reconnect people, to music, to movement, and to each other. For a moment it worked. People found something again, energy, presence, connection. And then it slowly shifted. And what was built to bring people together started becoming what drove a wedge between them. Space became more performative, less about feeling and more about being seen, less about connection and more about comparison. We started reproducing the exact world we were trying to escape. We built spaces to reconnect, and somehow we started disconnecting again from the original why. And now, people say the industry is struggling, that it's saturated, that it's slowing down, that there's not enough space anymore. But maybe that's not the real problem. Maybe the industry isn't dying. Maybe it's just starting to lose its direction. We got better at creating experiences, but not at building spaces of meaning, of belonging, and of genuine conversations. And so it became easy to believe that there's not enough space, that growth means taking from someone else, that visibility comes at the expense of others, that if someone else shines, there's less light for you. But what if that was never true? What if space was never the problem? What if we've just been building inside limits that don't actually exist?
Hello, riders of the world. We have a storm at Ride the World in Merida, Yucatan, and we cannot control the weather, so we're going to cancel one of the classes and see what is going to happen. So just follow around and be safe.
Pues estamos siendo positivos. No sabemos qué va a pasar todavía. Ya clavamos un cuchillo. Ya estamos resguardando todo. No está cundiendo el pánico, la verdad. Estamos tranquilos y nada, fluyendo.
Now the clouds are getting dark. In other areas, it's getting like the rain. Riders don't want to go. We don't know what we're going to do with the bikes. This is a storm. This is not a storm like normal storm. It's big, but it's not going to break us. It's not going to break us. We have to make it work. I swear to God, if Ivan let me do it, I'm going to ride with this storm. And look at this. Like, come on. The stage is moving, the tree's moving.
The weather is getting really bad. We don't know what we're gonna do. The class might.
But how are we going to do this? Like, so many people came from all over.
I don't know.
Are you guys sure?
Yeah.
Isn't there like anything that we need that we could be able to do, like to rearrange everything?
It's raining in the area. We already took down the screens, the sound. We're about to figure out where we're gonna move the.
Is there anything I could do? Like maybe we could move the bikes onto the restaurant. Like we just cannot stop the event and let people with like they came all the way. I know it's not a responsibility, right? Like we're together in this, but there needs to be a way out.
Yo tengo clase a las 4 con José y con Bruna y la verdad es que he estado esperando mucho esta clase, pero espero no se cancele.
I say fuck that storm. In class, we still rode through it, and I think that speaks a lot to all of us and how strong we all are. But I'm excited to get back to the classes once the storm is officially over.
I think that the weekend has been so great already that if there's a storm, we'll bring the rain down with it. It'll be a party no matter what.
It's just water. We're still gonna turn up regardless. So If it rains, it rains. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not gonna make a difference. So we're good.
It's been an amazing weekend so far. So if this is it, we've had a life-changing experience already. So
Priscilla Perez, I think she brought the storm. She called it in. The wind kicked up as soon as she did, right? She spoke to all of her ancestors, and all that power came from behind her. And this is her fault, but I love you for it, Priscilla. Thank you.
When the wind came, it like forced us to close our eyes because it was so intense and there was sand hitting our eyes. So we were forced to literally close our eyes and keep our hands on the bike and just climb. And it was spiritual. It was something that was so deeply felt with like everyone just like trusting and vibing and moving together. And, you know, I mentioned in class, like the wind didn't ask for permission to take space. It just like came in, and I think everyone really embodied that in that moment. It was beautiful.
If you look closer, you realize something simple. There was never just one way to do this. Never just one voice. Never just one style. Never just one place at the table. And yet, we kept acting like there was. Protecting our lanes, defending our space, building walls where there could have been bridges. And still, we're here. Different people, different stories, different ways of showing up. Because despite everything, there's still a reason to believe in this. For some reason, we are still here. Beyond what has become, we still believe in what it can still be. And maybe that's the shift. Not waiting for the industry to change, deciding here and now to move differently inside of it. What if we stopped competing for space and started creating more of it? Maybe that's where it starts again.